Well, good morning, and a third good morning to everyone from the beautiful island of Barbados. Today was one of those days you just felt like rolling back over and going back to bed. First of all, the alarm did not seem to action itself this morning. 4:46, eyes awoke, said, "Get up, boy, quick!" And then I had to start hustling. And then we've had a couple of little challenges in between, but everyone knows my favorite prayer is Serenity Prayer. So I've said that numerous times this morning. So what I'd like to do is actually start with it now with you guys. So those who would like to join me, please do. The others, I'll be back with you in a couple of moments. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. Just look at this glorious sunrise this morning. I mean, this is one of the most beautiful sunrises I've seen for a long time. And again, one more of the challenges this morning. Set up everything for the 4K. Had it all set up, had it all ready, and then could not get a connection between the two of the phones. So I resorted back to bringing the S21 today for the live. So this is what we'll have today. We'll run it through the filters and we put it up on YouTube later on. But yes, I would love to have captured that in the 4K resolution this morning. Just look at the wands that are coming off from all over the cloud area. Beautiful, beautiful morning. Hope you have your dark Americans with you, and I hope you brought your wetsuits as I mentioned to do. Today, I should say last night, we had some real cooling breezes out in the north. Really, really cool. I would have to say cold, but you all can laugh if you want, but cold breezes. Now, yesterday was an interesting day. Up at the Worthing Beach, I saw quite a few of my friends from up north that have come in. And I saw them challenging each other to go into the water. It was freezing cold. They've been here for a couple of weeks climatizing, so they're all tanned. So anything called cool right now on them is like magnified, you know. So they were also having the challenges as well. Not challenges, but they were laughing, man. It was so comical that people from up in the snow just has come in, and now they're down here actually teeth chattering just like me. So it's a beautiful morning. The bottom of this pool I'm walking in right now is quite rocky. As you can see, it's crystal clear though. It's beautiful, right off of Sugar Bay Hotel itself. This is a section that has been set up for their guests to swim in. These rocks have been here for a long time. This is nothing new. However, we do get sand that builds on them in certain areas. And then we have at the moment, as you can see, lots of reefy area as well. It's a nice hotel, very nice hotel, beautiful setting. Absolutely beautiful. Some of you may remember this is Asta Hotel. Talking about years ago now. Long time ago. It's a beautiful area. Mr. Kiefer, you would know this very well. This is your backyard for numerous years. I know you used to live just in this section here in one of the shuttle homes that were out here, the beach homes. Beautiful. I can imagine how your memory must be every time you come down here and see this. But don't mind. This is how things happen. We move on to other things. Alright, I'm going to give you a 360 spin this morning. I'm going to submerge myself in the water. Yeah, you know me already. It's called the Ice Challenge. Today is quite chilly for sure. You know, so I hope any of you all are in the island have your wetsuits with you, or you're at least bringing in some warm towels to put on the beach when you come out. Not me today. I'm going to challenge it big and bold. No warm towel. Just beautiful conditions. It is great for me to see myself and also to see you all coming up on the screen this morning. Thank you for all the love and comments and kindness that I'm seeing shared all the time. I can just imagine what a new member must experience when they first turn on to a live broadcast and see the kind of comments and the love that is, you know, shared freely around in this room, and genuinely so. They must have just blown away this morning. Anyhow, good morning to you all again. I'm going to get myself off of the screen and go back into some beauty. Let me give you your 360 that I promised you. Here we go. It's turned out to be a magnificent morning, one that will come out of a picture book really, because you know this morning started off with a lot of patchy clouds. I was at the castle this morning. I took a walk around the grounds and I noticed there were a lot of scattered clouds. Didn't do too much walking this morning. It was high speed actually. I was only feeding the cat. So it was just a rushed morning today for sure. Came on the beach sprinting across the sand. You know, I'm sure when I go home I'm gonna have to take some paracetamol or something to calm the muscles, maybe rub down some Fair's balsam, you know, something today for sure. I know that because I came down here way too fast. Sand is way too deep. I actually ran down to that jetty down there, had everything set up on that initially, and then bam, couldn't stay. The sea starts to come back in. High tide this morning is starting to come back in already. You're seeing the effects of it. So all the camera work almost splashed up, so had to run back up this beach here. I'm trying to make, you know, I'm trying to get a little bit of pity here, so I hope everyone here is giving me a little pity. When I get home I'll read the comments, but don't make it too much, because I don't want anybody to think that you love me so much. So onward we shall go. We're gonna walk in a easterly direction and easterly direction. We're gonna pass the Coconut Court Hotel. Don't know how far out we'll go. We're just gonna take a nice easy stroll today. After how the morning started out, easy stroll is right on the agenda for sure. Hope you have your darker makers. I see them going up. My sister from the east, you must again blinded up there all like now. Before me anyhow. Just stunning conditions. The glare off you see, the reflections off the sand, just beautiful. This is what I call tropical scenery at its best. Alright, I'm going to walk with my bag in my hand for a little bit because I have some of the camera equipment in it, so I don't want to get wet off of the baggies that I have on. But we're going to continue doing what we're doing as we can do it. Give you a little bit of a land. You find somewhere nice and level, I can give you a land 360. But you can also appreciate what it looks like from right around. Go right out as far as I can in this rock formation. There we go. Now let me see. Which way did I spin just now? Alright, here we go this time. Now I'm feeling a little dizzy, so I assume that we may have gone this direction before. I honestly have lost track of everything this morning. Right now I'm just trying to focus and get myself all composed and ready to go again. I'm just going to rest you down for a second, let you enjoy a little bit of this scenery while I put on my backpack, and then we shall roll. Wind this morning, it's beautiful. It's not chilly like yesterday at all. Yesterday, well, not at the moment anyhow. Yesterday was quite chilly, a very brisk wind that was coming off. Saw a lot of people yesterday going into towels and stuff. And I'm talking about visitors, not just locals. You know, a lot of people were definitely feeling the chill yesterday. I know you all people up north must be looking out your window now and saying, well, he's got to be a real puppet though. How we could be talking about chill? Look at what we're experiencing. Well, you come down here, bake in the sun week after week, and then you get the conditions we're getting now. you will understand what I'm talking about for sure. I know when my angel first came here, she used to laugh at me when I was talking and telling her about how it get chilly. Yet, don't mind, a couple of years later, after she'd fully climatized, I could see her in a sweater. You know, that's a person that lives in the minuses all the time. Beautiful morning. I hope you all had a great weekend. You know, you all deserve it. You know, I really hope that everything went well for you and that you spent some time with your loved ones. And if you didn't have your loved ones around, that you ran their memories and love through your mind, through your heart, you know, and that you had a great weekend. I have learned from God that you don't have to have someone with you to love them. He has taught me that, and He has taught me of how to do that with my angel as well. So I can love her the same as though she was right there with me, standing with me, holding my hand, walking this beach. I can have her in my heart. I'll be thinking pleasant thoughts of her, and I know you all can as well, of your loved ones. Now this is where our friend Mr. Kiefer used to live with Mr. Medford. We've had 2 homes down here for years and years and years. You had to call them real beach boys. Not only did they live on the beach, but they had homes on the beach. I mean, the real ideal tropical lifestyle. But this was developed a few years back into Palm Beach condos, huge sprawling complex. Took up the entire land down here and also up on the cliff right up to Highway 7. You probably wouldn't even know it's this big when you're driving down the south coast. Just after Coconut Court on your left going to Bridgetown, this is where this would be. You wouldn't even think it's this big when you're passing because it's mainly all below the cliff itself. Just beautiful. Oh boy, I see blossoms on you know what. See grape trees, and I also see, look who's here today. Oh my goodness, I guess you just can't get rid of him all the time. I was having peace and quiet without him for a while, but don't mind, here at home, I should say, has been fretty. He has done nothing but complain about how I'm looking for places where the sun doesn't shine, about how I know he doesn't like the darkness, etc, etc. And I'm still getting some of the people on here still saying, my man, my favorite person. I don't know how that happens. Favorite is usually the person that's the top like person, not the second top person. Beautiful morning. Look at that brilliance of sunshine. Really hard to see anything in that direction, so what I'll do is I'll scan a little bit in the ocean, let you see the outer reef here, how beautiful it is this morning. Small, but promises of a south swell are on the forecast. We'll see what happens there. We've been a little disappointed, or the surfers have been a little disappointed recently because the sea conditions have just been hitting the east coast with strong winds are not that favorable for over there. So they have been surfing, but conditions have been a little bit wild and rough. Yeah, stop now. You can put down your hand. You're looking like a mannequin. Beautiful. So these grounds out here, beautiful. I know actually, not a very good friend of mine, but someone I do know that lives in here. The maintenance and stuff that goes on here is incredible. You can see everything is manicured beautifully. Massive, massive balconies on all of the homes here and all the condos. Just a beautiful sprawling complex. For me, way too big. One room in one of those condos would suffice for me. I don't like cleaning because I am one of these paranoid people, or what is, sorry, I should say I have this defect of wanting everything clinical. So as I start talking about 2 rooms or 3 rooms or 4 rooms, well, that's a problem for me because that is like a week of cleaning. Imagine a little small cottage where I live will take me 2 days to clean. I thought 15 or 16 hours, by the way, not talking about sitting down and watching TV and drinking in between. I thought 15 or 16 hours over 2 days. So 2 full days of work. Coconut Court Hotel, I know a lot of you on here know here. A lot of you have used this as your quarantine station. And you've also stayed here as well. Great facility. Everyone that has come here that I've spoken to has told me they've had an amazing time here. Service was amazing. Felt like a family run hotel, which it is. Beautiful grounds. I have the bar at the bottom, buffet tables here set up underneath all the almond trees. It's just spectacular. Okay, once again, also some sea grape trees as well. It's beautiful out here, really beautiful. I met a lady here this morning sitting on the beach when I was coming down. Not the one I was talking to that you all were malicious in on. I didn't have much chance to tell her about what we did, but I was able to hand her a card. I didn't want her to miss morning, sorry, Win. I didn't want her to miss the opportunity to join the EMC. So hopefully she will have a look at Facebook, maybe capture one of our live vlogs and come on and join us in the near future. For all of those that have been receiving New Year's cards and stuff, I hope you all have been having a look at our Facebook, having a look at what we offer and seeing the kind of love and care that goes on in rooms. I tell everyone, if you want peace, love and care, and you want the right way to start your day with genuine friends, come on board with the EMC tour. We're going to have a wonderful time with you. Take you a little bit out of the sun so I can give you another 360. We're going to spin the other direction. Look, listen, I give up. I don't remember which way we spun. My mind is so unfocused right now. I'm going to go this way around for you. Just beautiful beach facility. Everything here is lovely. All the rooms pointing onto the ocean. Absolutely stunning. So for all of you that are in Coconut Court this morning, good morning. Elevated, good morning. Hopefully I don't get run off the beach. I can run pretty quick though, so that's not a problem. Yes, it's beautiful out here. Absolutely beautiful. Directly opposite here is Courtyard by Marriott's, which is just up. They have actual walkway that comes down just in front of us here behind that picket fence. Between that and the galvanized fencing above. If you're at Marriott's, the Courtyard by Marriott's, this is where you can come down to the same beach as well. We're not going to walk too far today. I'm going to actually stop at the beginning of the boardwalk, and that is because I want to keep this short and simple and easy, and just it's our Monday morning, so it's our sort of like ease into our EMC mystery tours. Our conductor, well, everybody knows he's on vacation, sending some amazing photos. He's having a wonderful time, which I'm happy for him. He's definitely earned that. He deserves it. Although I'm still fretting with him for not coming to Barbados, because Barbados was the same airline. Only gone one aircraft the same way. You flew here the same way. So I don't know what happened there, but don't mind, he'll be back one of these days. I think he's just frightened to come here and have our Speedo showdown, because he knows that we're going to have a Speedo competition as soon as he lands on the island. So and we're gonna film that as well too. So I know that's frightening him, but Mr. Conductor, if that is a fear, is not a problem. I can put that off until another time. Good morning, sir. How are you? Have people just enjoying the sunrise. It's where it's supposed to be. It is just beautiful this morning. Look at the color that's coming around that corner. Almost silhouette in that building. Is that not stunning? Good morning to you, ma'am. More Airbnb here. All of these cottages here, majority of them I should say, are up for rentals. Really lovely places to stay. My sister once rented the top floor in this one. That time this almond tree wasn't that tall, but beautiful scenery, absolutely stunning area to stay in. Swimming down here, I would say it's more of cooling and get yourself submerged in water, but not really swimming, because there's reef right out from the shore in a couple of pockets of sand, of course. Reef right out as far out as you see in those waves and beyond that. So not really good for swimming, but great for cooling down and for relaxing and enjoying the tropical beauty that surrounds you, and that's for sure. I mean, out here is stunning. Look at this. I'm going to give you a nice little Kodak moment, what we call our EMC photo opportunities. Enjoy this one. And if that is not enough, I'm going to give you another one from here. Picture yourself standing right here on this beach, looking in this direction right now. Calmness, peace, serenity, stunning beauty, tropical conditions, absolutely beautiful out here. Stunning, stunning island. Right now the winds have us restricted from going over on the north side. I would like to go back over there. Some areas I'd like to revisit once again. But until the winds drop a little bit, we're going to sort of like stay away from them because the gimbal will get blown away. Not really sensible. Good morning, guys. All right, man. Fitness, man. Yeah, I always like to go for a virtual run with these fellas. They feel a little fitter after they watch them for a couple of seconds. But then when they start to watch them for a few minutes, they start to get all depressed. So I don't keep my eyes on them too long. Again, a lot of these places here up for rental. Some of them are actually lived in, especially directly in this area here now. Lived in year round by locals. Also long-term visitors as well. And I will show you what originally we thought was, or what I had originally thought, not we, I gotta say I had originally thought was going to be a 2 or 3 story building. That has definitely changed. I'm not sure if they're going any higher than they presently are, but I'll show you that in a couple of minutes. But look at this kind of tropical scenery, people. Seriously. Now you look at it, listen to it. I'm going to walk. Keep myself quiet. I will keep myself quiet. I can keep myself for about 30 seconds. So let's try that and see. I'm not so great at multitasking, so notice I had to stop. You know, because I had to bite my tongue. That was the main task. That was to keep myself quiet. And then I had to stop for a little bit just to make sure I could control myself. All right, little cannons that you all have seen here for a long time. Any of you who have visited down here before will remember these. Very, very corroded now and stuff. But still a lovely little section here that's being set up just off of these homes. Beautiful. And you can see this place here is well lived in, for sure. Lots of signposts and stuff. We have also a similar thing to the north of the island that we've seen at the Animal Flora Cave. As you can see, this is some of the locations again that they're indicating where they are. I see Bridgetown 22 MI. I'm not sure what that means because we ain't that far away from it. I'm not sure what that is. We're not that far away from it, but don't mind. The general direction is fairly accurate. We're not on a fret over a few degrees. We're not sailors. We're not on a messy island. We know where it is. Alright, so I just mentioned it to you. Look at what has transpired since we were here last time. Here we go. Now I see metal on the top. They have some big metal H-beams up there on the top. I don't know if that is going to be their roof or if it's the beginning of another level, but either which way I hope for sure that it doesn't go any higher than that. You know, I was hoping that the tree line effect would have happened on the coastline. Anyhow, that's not really to be discussed right now. That's something that we all know about. We've talked about before in the past. We're going to keep this one positive today. Had enough challenges this morning to not keep it positive. Alright, now in these sections here, this lady's kneeling down or stooping down for sure. This area here is one of these swimming sections. A lot of kids playing and stuff. You also have adults that come here and wade as well. At low tide, that's about ankle to shin, maybe knee deep at the deepest section to get to the reef. And then at high tide, you can find here maybe around waist deep, depending waist to, I guess, chest if you have a swell that's coming through on occasions as well. It's a beautiful morning. Look at the glows coming off the top of that building. Promises of a new day. Yes, I want to put a little photo up there because this is as pretty as it gets. The only time that I've ever seen this prettier is at low tide, where the sand is right around these points itself. You know, so there's a lot more beach and stuff, but still the same beautiful cosmetics on the coastline. Just gorgeous. This is a painting here of what you would have to call a tropical destination for sure. This is as beautiful as it gets. Anyway, everyone, thank you very much for joining me today. As you can see, I'm outfitted with all my rain out there. I was expecting some rain. It did not happen. But thank you so much for joining me. It has been an amazing day. Started off with a lot of challenges for me personally, but that is what life is all about. I met with them, I stride, I said my Serenity Prayer, and I breathed, and I just took my time out and paused and thought about what was going on. I just remembered of how things could be, where I could be standing. I could be standing in the middle of snow and stuff now, so I am so blessed. And I don't mean to tease anyone, but I am truly, truly blessed at being a born and raised Bajan living on this beautiful rock. It's an amazing place. Thank you again for joining me this morning. This is the beginning of our week. We're going to be doing more tours throughout the week. I'm going to try and go wherever I can, make it as diverse as possible to bring you the beauty of Barbados. But the most important part is I'm going to be bringing everyone hopefully together with the EMC broadcast so that we can spend our time with those that we love and those that we care for and those that we deserve to be with. Even if we can't be with them physically, we can be with them virtually. Wishing you all a great day, to the Munchkins, to the care team. Thank you very much for doing everything you continue to do. To all of you, all individuals that are on here, thank you so much for being a part of the EMC. Without you, this wouldn't be happening. Without you, we wouldn't be experiencing the love, the care, the kindness that we do in the morning. So it's a blessing to have you all on board with us. I'm just going to turn you back around now and give you some more fading views as we go off this morning. And ask you please just to do the best you can today. That is all that we're asked to do. Do the best that we can. If we do everything the best that we can and we fail, well, tomorrow we will learn from today, and tomorrow we will do something different again. But just do the best you can today. Remember, first of all, you have to start with yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to forgive yourself. You have to like the person you are. And to accomplish all those things, you have to be the person that you're supposed to be. So you just try to be and strive to be the person you're supposed to be, and then the rest will come naturally. And then after you have received all of those blessings, you can then share them on as you're asked to do. That's what God asks us to do, just to share what we're given. If we're given love, share it out. Care, kindness, all those things, share it out. We're given life, so share your life in a positive way to everyone around you. Have a fantastic day. I love you all. Greetings from Barbados again. For those of you that are on the rock, hopefully I will see you somewhere along the road this week. For those that are coming in, I know I'm seeing the countdowns going on this morning. I know you're all excited. Put your suitcases by the door, please, and make sure triple check. And also, I ask you if you're able to do walking, throw a pair of hikers or 4x4s in your path this year around. Come and walk the train line on the east, or do something different. You've seen the entire coastline of the island now. You see how beautiful it is. If you're physically able to do a little walking, spend one day of your vacation, just one day, walking and experience somewhere that you didn't last time or over the last 2 years. And if you find somewhere that you want to go again, do it again. Have a great day. Enjoy life. Remember, this is the only life we have on this earth. After here, we're going to somewhere that's amazing. But we're put here to enjoy this here, to help each other through the hard times. Have a great day. Love you all.